Of course,
More backstory than you kidnapping him from his mother?
Yes.
The backstory for Sploosh.
He was the lonely brother, sister. I didn't check the sex of this turtle.
See,
Did we check all our
I
connections
drew
here?
this like
Make sure I
way
don't have
weeks
anything
before
I
this
know.
happened. I foretold the prophecy.
You did.
All 4 arms you couldn't reach.
And
The gift of prophecy.
And this one? You
Oh.
foretold this?
we are officially live now. I'm just checking the sound.
I just got told that.
Yeah. And I didn't have it on the
Oh,
starting
hey, I
screen
get a
because
window of
we
my
talked-
own. I didn't realize
I
that.
was going to try and check the sound is why. So,
You did. The gift of
oh,
prophecy.
that has to be pushed in all the way, I guess.
Maybe there's a
Technically,
reason.
I didn't plug in the Wi-Fi box, so...
Respectfully.
No, it's okay. It was mostly it. That's why I checked.
I'm trying to stop myself from saying mean things.
Good, because that's fine. It happens.
Ah, Greg, I'm frustrated.
What? These things do happen.
Yes, but I hate hearing it back.
I didn't plug in the Wi-Fi box.
Do you see this? Did I
Claire,
get
can you say some things?
Bugs. Lots of bugs.
Is that your mic?
How did I get a bruise this big?
That was
Tegan, will you say some things to be safe?
Hello again. I didn't realize I would get my own window on the live stream.
I'm trying. Yeah.
I can't tell if it's just lagging because of where I am or if it's like that on stream.
Me too. So that's, I think when I have the shared window in OBS, it's more likely to do that. Let me try switching. If that did anything at all, if it stops lagging, or if it makes it worse. But sometimes restarting. See, because it's not, OBS doesn't show the lag, but let's see if it does with YouTube. Wi-Fi's been fun lately too, so. But yeah, I was gonna try and do the window capture thing so that we didn't have to turn on the screen behind me is what it was, so. Yeah.
Yay. I forgot to throw this away when I was up. I'll throw that away later. Time to get my second water bottle.
Well, I guess we'll test it. I guess the good thing is at least I have you coming through sound-wise, and that's been good. But let me try turning off the thing that has you videoing in case that's a funny thing.
But instead of the fish tail, it's a centipede tail.
Dude, that would be
I feel like that's
horrifying.
more similar to a centaur almost. But a bug centaur. I've seen like mantis centaur before.
Mantis centaurs. The peak if she was peak.
Mantis centaurs?
Just kidding, she is peak.
Oh.
In her heart she is.
Ouch.
And once again, I think we're going to get to a place where as soon as we get the stream set up, the pizza's going to arrive.
Yeah.
I want
Perfect
one
timing
cheese
as
bread.
always. I've seen like
Two,
mantis
maybe
centaur
three.
before.
Maybe 4.
Okay, so I...
In her heart she is.
And once again, I think we're going to get to a place where as soon as we get the stream set up, laggy.
Why are you turning my quality slightly down?
It's kind of whenever I have...
Instead of running at 1080, run at 720. And it should fix a little bit of it. It's still HD. Run the stream on 8K, see what happens.
8K?
Yeah. Go to the 16.
it's kind of whenever I have.
Wait, let's see. Actually, let's see how high you can go. That was a long time ago.
I'll try bringing it down to like 45.
Run the stream on 8K. See what happens.
I'm gonna see if it comes if I bring it down.
Yeah.
2,000
Oh, it's 32. That's the highest.
32,000 pixels?
Yep. My computer would die if I tried to run that.
I'm just like the blue screen. Oh my god.
Unless I can run a game.
Yeah, I think that might be okay. I think either it's okay. It's not as laggy. I brought it down to a thing, and so I think we're okay here. And then I'm gonna just increase some of our noise suppression a little bit.
That's where that.
We're gonna have to deal with that a lot.
Delayed. Okay, so I think that might be. Let me just check the last bit. It's not as laggy. I brought it down to a thing. I think we're good. I think it's better. So I think we're okay here. And then I'm gonna just increase some of our noise suppression. All right. So, anyways, it just that was the same sound. First delayed and then delayed again. Like first it was original, then delayed, then delayed again. That was really funny. Well, because it was like it was the original Tegan put through, I think, and then there was the delay on the video, but then the video was being recorded on the stream, so then it was the delay of the delay. So it will. That might be the last time. There's the same sound. All right, I think we're good. Okay, I'm muting that now.
Gone.
Okay.
Yep.
So, Miley, can you check and see if the pizza's back? Okay, I don't know. I'm
I
just
no
kidding.
longer existed on the stream.
Yeah, so actually, let me see if that, because I think I got it where it wasn't lagging, so let me see if I
I'm the
can,
void now.
let me see if I can put you back in, actually.
There's things going on.
Mm-hmm.
Me? What?
There's bugs in your
There's bugs in your skin.
Gross. Why?
Are you trying to make me twitch?
There's some on my mouth.
Oh,
That's
alright.
not surprising.
I was
Alright.
prepared for the
That makes
visceral
sense.
reaction to my words.
Ah.
So let's
Alright.
see if it starts twitching again.
Did you park on this side or on that side?
That side.
Boo, you need to start parking over that way.
There's too many people over there.
That's rude.
Yeah,
What
but
is
see,
the
I'm one of those
button?
people over there.
you walked over that way, we can have conversations.
Well, I keep parking over there, so.
Maybe he doesn't want to have a conversation.
Leave me alone.
I'm just saying, I don't know, that's how I would, I'm just saying. It's always an option. These things happen. Okay. I think that, I can't have any visual. Sorry, Tegan.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Greg it then, check your...
Twitches. Alright, I was
I'm
trying
not
to
just
think.
gonna have the screen.
Okay.
There we go.
Driver's license.
Because I keep blinking over here.
Alright, so you don't have to be video then, because I can't grab you anyways
Your D&D character.
on those
It needs a driver's
things,
license.
so.
It needs an SSN.
It's Karen's driver's license.
Okay.
My Dragonborn has a social security
So,
number.
with that, we'll say
My character
it seems like that's where we're gonna be.
What is happening? I'm confused.
We're gonna try and start here. Accept it.
Wait.
Hi.
Yeah, it sounds good. It's just a little twitchy.
It's just the internet, like, even now.
Yeah, it was smooth.
Not even my
and-
YouTube upload, period.
Huh?
So.
Yes.
Well, that's sad.
Do you need my email?
I'll pull it up for you.
Okay.
Is the pizza here?
No.
Okay, it should be back soon.
Some people just bend the other way to grab it.
Womp womp.
I saw a video of someone who can do that.
Okay.
It's, yeah, it's so.
We can even do it while we're
So weird.
playing.
I know, I was like, please God, because I'm gonna have it pulled up the entire time.
Do you need my email? Thank you.
Yep.
What's your social security number?
Oh yeah, I'll tell you.
No.
Like, 82.
Credit card number.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
I
no,
hate hearing the
every
sound of our
single
voices
thing
back.
exists.
It bugs me
What was
so
that?
much.
It's -4.
Why not? Try it again.
-8.
Make her do a math problem to find it.
yeah, I think our signal's a little sad.
Probably just start using letters.
Oh, what? When? Why? How?
The devil's math.
Okay,
The
so
face.
Why turn
to
this up again?
get started here.
It's turning you down, I think.
Actually, I think they just keep extending it if I'm correct. They just keep making it longer and longer.
In
Let's see
that
how it
case,
goes.
how are you supposed to like remember your social security number?
Where are we? How did we get social? Okay, we're gonna start. We're starting.
Oh, my character
On that
has
note.
all of his friends' social security numbers, a driver's license, IDs, birth certificate,
Passport.
passport. Yeah, let me do that.
Passport.
Mother's maiden name.
Yeah,
The name
that.
of their pets.
Credit card number.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
so,
credit number, I never
anyways,
did it. Okay,
hey Mila, love you. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start, and that means we're officially, I don't know how many minutes into the stream actually, but probably 15 or 20. 15, I think. So, as a place to start, last time, what do you guys remember from last time instead of doing a traditional recap?
Splooge.
There was a baby turtle who lived in a small little lake thing.
And
That
then
is
Dakota
now
kidnapped him.
mine.
There's more of a creek.
What?
They're
Tegan,
the
what'd you say?
spirits that we want to find their
I
bodies.
said,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then Dakota
I mean, they're
kidnapped
ghosts.
him.
That's right. Turtle kidnapping. Yep. So that
Turtle
happened.
napping.
And then what else? So we had the turtle was there. What were you guys doing looking for the turtle or finding the turtle?
Looking for the spirit bodies, like Clara
Yeah.
said.
Looking for the
Murder
bodies of the
mystery.
spirits?
Yeah,
The
we're
two.
looking
We're looking
blood.
for some bodies in the woods. That doesn't sound shady at all.
Don't you
Yeah.
want some bodies in the woods? I realized I
Apparently.
shouldn't sing it with the traditional lyrics halfway through. Yeah.
Of
So you
course.
guys, you were trying to follow the trails of blood and whatnots into the woods through a series of perception, investigation, and religion checks, maybe at one point. But you came across a waterfall that traveled into a creek or small, not a full river. What's another word for creek?
Like,
Dream?
no.
Stream. So
Lake.
creek or stream. Well, I said lake or pond a minute ago. There is kind of a small
Those are
pond-like
very
area
different.
at the base of where you guys found the turtle at the base of the waterfall, but then it continues to roll on in creek or stream form. You guys, through a series of checks, ended up continuing on the path. Dorvan came to join you. There was a moment where Shar came with you, and as part of running off to look for clues, he and Nikik found themselves kind of on the other side of some bushes, having more private conversation. And he realized that perhaps there was something unusual about her back, and so checked and confirmed that she is sprouting wings. Dakota heard her scream and thought Char was taking advantage, and in the process, he continued to maintain his gentlemanliness as far as we can tell. And so, yeah, you all gathered back together with Dorvan, and you all basically tracing a little further down the path and saying, well, and you guys decided you could possibly bring the goblins with you to try and find
Not what he said.
this
That's not what he
person.
said.
Right? What am I missing?
There was no possibly.
We're taking the goblins with
Okay,
us.
so you guys are taking the goblins with you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys are going to
Remove
gather
that
the goblins and have them
vague
continue.
word.
To go.
Will you go bug Char, please?
Wait, whoa, what did you just say?
Will you go bug Char?
That's offensive.
No, fuck.
He's a goblin, not a bug. She's the bug.
That's not what I mean. Nakeen! Nakeek!
I'm sorry, I had a long day, and it's about to get even longer. What can I help you with?
Customer service voice.
Will you ask your boyfriend
Uh-huh.
to go grab the rest of the goblins and move along with us?
No,
That's not
we
what
did
happened.
it to where I was lighting like a beacon in the sky
Or
for them to
where,
come to us.
where the light
Yeah.
beacon
No,
is over there.
No, they should be just coming over by now. We put a
They should
beacon
be.
up. That's what he said.
But they
I mean,
don't
if
know
they,
to follow
actually,
to
that's
the
a good
beacon.
question. on
That's
how
what he
their
said. He
survival
said they started
instinct
walking over there.
What? Who?
This is going to be a question in their survival instinct, because is your initial instinct to go to the giant floating glowing orb in the sky?
You know,
when
roll
you see
insight
it?
check 100 times.
Can I roll inside check on the DM?
Wait, what? I'm confused on what the confusion is. What's the problem? What are we doing? What's happening? So you guys want the goblins to go with you
Yes.
to continue tracking wherever this person or whatever it is that did the violence. You're gonna take the goblin village with you. Like, we'll find them a home on the way. Is what I hear you saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Us while we're searching for a possible murder in the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Said
that's
so
the
casually.
safest thing to do.
I mean, that's what you guys are deciding to do, though, right?
Yeah, that's what we
Yes.
decided to do.
And you
That's
want
what I
to hear
thought.
undertone
Okay, so,
noises.
I mean, it's whatever you
casually
guys
in the
want to do.
background.
So yeah, if that's what you want to do, we can definitely do that.
Let's
No, you're
do
good.
That's
it.
what I mean.
So, okay, so, well, do you want to start now? Do you want what kind of plan? Should I just go ahead with some of my wolves and see what we can find, or do you want us to like be more protective? I'm happy to lead or follow. I'm really just here because you guys did us a service with with the big critters over there.
I think they just walked in.
With the pizza.
Yes.
Probably.
But Dorvan, respond to him and then we can pause for pizza.
Dorvan.
Yes, I'm
We're a
right
little-
here this whole time.
We're a little hungry. Let's get some pizza.
No, we're gonna respond to
In the
Dorvan
meantime,
first.
I'll do random sound noises until you get back.
Okay. Do you want me to
That'll be
leave it where your
entertaining.
audio will come through, or go back to the starting soon scene?
Leave it where audio can come through.
I will
It's just
do
gonna be
this.
me spamming a bunch of notes until you guys come back.
Oh,
so you better be
no.
quick.
I'm
Okay.
hungry.
And that sounds good. I'll see if I can.
I love you, Tegan.
Let's see if I can.
Yes,
Okay,
I
oh,
don't.
yeah,
Hopefully,
yeah.
don't trip over things.
Yeah, now I need like a text box that's like pizza break.
I can overlay them if I click them hard enough.
That's a lot of spamming.
This is fun to me. Me alone.
So, we'll just if anyone complains, I'm saying it's your fault.
If anyone complains, it's my fault.
It's like, the 7 people,
Because I learned I can overlay the notes when
You're
I click
drunk
them
with
faster.
power. All right.
Oh wait, I don't want to favorite the sad horn. What is wrong with it? I learned I can overlay them if I click them fast enough.
You did. It's just
So
funny
this is
'cause
the
all you
new
did-
background
did-
music.
did-
Let me fill your ears with this.
Did she do pacifist?
Spare is the only option.
Wait, no.
Oh,
Oh no, she's level 3. She's doing normal run.
Ask the girl about it. Don't stalk her thing.
Oh no, it's easy.
What?
It's Undertale. You can tell really easily if they're doing genocide, pacifist, or normal.
I mean, yeah.
This sad set. I took the last of the cheesy bread and I don't care.
Would you rather do a genocide run or wait? No, are the cameras still on?
No. I
Yeah,
don't
the
think so.
camera's still on.
It'll be until they're.
Yes, Tegan said she wanted the cameras on so she could spam sound effects.
Oh, the cameras are.
And
on.
then I could.
That's fine. You can say.
Yeah.
I
Here,
don't think I can.
I'll switch to the other starting soon so that since we're all back and can talk with Tegan. right.
Answered. I answered it.
Question
It's in a separate group chat.
answered. Technically, yeah, never mind. All right, so we're back from pizza.
Some of you.
I'm live again.
I think the internet see me chewing up.
I'm making a phone call.
Yes, well. Will you turn the camera just a little more toward Clara?
I'm done now.
I haven't even touched
A
it.
little more, a little more, a little more, a little more, a little more. Stop. That's fine.
Yeah, this is all your fault.
Definitely.
I
Can't even see you, but it's your fault.
Call the mind frame.
Oh yeah, we're
You
missing
are
her
not.
figure.
My figure?
No.
Don't worry, I'm
Here.
the void.
I do wish the video. I know the video quality is better than this.
Perfect.
I do wish I could have
She
you
is
through
tall,
Discord on
so
my
And in
laptop
size.
and that
and
works.
it not get all switchy like that. So that must just be the internet here, because that was the same thing that happened. What's cute? Yeah. Anyway,
I'm used to having her up there.
I know. I just if someone wants to put her up there, we can do that, and then the stream will probably clean up. But it's also like it works well for sound. It's just as audio or video twitchy. Anyway, so okay.
So I'll be the void on the stream, that's okay.
whatever you prefer.
I'll be the
You want us to
void.
try and get you on the back?
Thought process.
Maybe. Tegan, do you want us to try and put you up on the screen?
Oh, I didn't hear that. I'm okay, whatever is easiest.
Okay.
Either fine.
Maybe.
So if the audio is better, I don't really care.
Okay.
I forgot that was on.
Let me see if. Never mind. Okay.
This is the hard part is we're really loud here, so we can never hear her.
That is
You
true.
know. It's okay. We're good.
Oh, I can hear you guys
I
now.
should get that Costco speaker. It's
Yeah,
like a
sorry, I
giant
clicked- I
Bluetooth
accidentally clicked
speaker,
away from that
and just
menu.
bring it in here.
Okay. So with that,
Maybe I should buy a mic.
what who?
Oh, I did cut myself.
No.
That's what happens when we're talking about knives and scissors.
This is what happens when we
I
say
just
run with
cut the
scissors.
side of my finger with my own
Don't
finger
run
now.
with scissors. Point.
It was the
knives
mage
and
hand.
Scissors down and
No.
away. Okay.
Gavin says that you should run with scissors.
That's not what Gavin said.
That is what Gavin said.
Only if you want
That is
to.
exactly what Gavin
This
said.
isn't a consent issue here. It's a safety issue. I just want to be clear. And sometimes those are
You can
aren't
run with the
mutually
safety
exclusive.
scissors.
You can
Did
run
you
with
get, how many
scissors.
more water bottles do you have down by?
I have one more left. I already drank one, and I'm almost finished with this one.
Can I have the other one,
Okay.
please? Bro, I haven't had any water today.
Okay.
Hydrate yourself.
With that,
The dehydrated crew.
The dehydration crew.
dehydration.
Oh,
So
no.
the
It's on
question
you.
is now, what do you want to do? If you're so we're traveling forward. How would you like to move?
As a unit.
Well,
Okay.
duh.
Oh.
It's a cohesive unit.
That was said out of character.
I know.
I feel I have to clarify that.
Yes. 6:20.
Are you,
Okay. So what are we doing?
Do we want them to scout ahead for us or keep us in the
I think-
force field protection?
I think it'd be best to have Dorvan and his wolves go first, and then go through with ourselves and the goblins.
Alright, alright. Make sure there's no stragglers behind.
Oh,
Oh,
Dorvan!
jeez.
I hope that goblin
Yes, I'm
with
here.
the knife is okay.
I think it'd be
He's
best
fine.
if you and your wolves went forward just to make sure there's nothing quote unquote dangerous in the way before we continue on the path.
All right. Yes. Make
The
us a little
sacrifice in
lead
case
sheet.
something goes bad.
Oh no, we're too quick for that. It doesn't. We'll be fine. But we certainly can scout
Sure,
ahead
hope
as
you're
you
right.
bring along the whole goblin family tribe people group thing. All right. Well, we're off then. Have fun, and I'll see you back in a moment. We'll
That
we'll
sounds
go
like the
scout.
start to a ride.
Like someone at an amusement park.
Like at an amusement park, just like everyone hands in carts and have fun.
Yes.
Don't die.
Certainly amusing. We'll go a quarter mile ahead at a time, and then we'll come back, and we'll let you know what we see. All right.
Sounds good.
He transforms and then lopes off into the woods with four wolves kind of trailing him in a V pattern.
He was never seen again.
Wow,
Dun
that got
dun
dark fast.
dun.
Wait, I forgot that existed. Whoopsies.
Here, you need me to get taller now?
No, I adjusted it up so that your hat wasn't out of frame. So yeah.
I'll make sure I'm in frame now.
No, stop that.
Some help.
So
Get some help.
it doesn't the way he was doing it, that's for sure. All right, so with that, what are we doing? So Dorvan lopes off into the woods along with the other wolves. What do you want to do now, party?
Okay. Attitude.
Yeah, the attitude right now.
Mad at
For the
us.
4th time? I'm sorry.
Should we like perception check our way through here really quick?
Do we already have the tribe following us, or did we leave them behind at the...
I have no clue.
Char went back to tell them to keep moving, I think.
That's right. Okay.
And then
So
they
that
moved
was-
and they were on the process of catching up to the bloodbath, but he kind of ran back to tell them to go around, if I'm remembering
Yeah.
correctly.
I'm hoping so.
Let's
Yeah.
not go that way.
Oh,
They
yeah,
were
'cause
working-
We
I think
didn't want to
they-
scar children.
Yeah.
I think they were also working on
Scar
getting the
children.
wagon repaired, so let's have all 4 of you roll, just roll me d20s for their craftsman work to see how well they
Oh my dice.
repair that.
Touch the dice.
The quiet mall.
Beats us us.
Oh,
Natural 20.
19!
Nice.
I'm gonna offset you 5.
Did you roll a nat 1?
Yeah.
So 19,
We're both gonna
20,
offset
5,
you.
and
Nat 1. Why are we the skilled one in the party tonight?
All
Dude.
right,
I got
one
a
of you roll a
confidence
D100, and
I'll roll it.
Tian or Gavin
Unless you
roll a
want to.
D100.
No,
Who
go
wants to go?
ahead. You know how to read them better than
Okay,
I
I'll
do.
roll a D100.
13.
Out
Aw.
of in the D100? Okay.
Uh-oh.
I'll do you better.
That did
I
not-
got 6.
What is with the low rolls already?
Actually, so this is a low probability, and in both groups, and so we will say that it works for your favor. The likelihood that their failures actually worked for successes is so low probability, so 6%. I'll take it. And then you guys had such high rolls that we will lean in your favor. It's also like, so here's what we'll say. One of the goblins manages, like the Nat 1 goblin, basically, he's trying to hold a board in place. And in the process,
He's trying
like,
his best.
slips on the dirt or the mud or something, falls, and manages to fall in such a way that one of his friends is swinging to try and nail the wheel back in place, and that would be the 5. And so as he does that, the series of hijinks makes the wheel actually go on better than expected, somehow. Like that it falls, gets under the wheel, repositions it, knocks it straight, and it goes right on. So, all that together, they do manage to repair the wheels, flip the thing over, get it kind of in working order and ready to pull. And so they get like 4 or 5 of the stronger goblins they have, and they're starting to pull it since they don't have any other beasts of burden at this point, aside from the sheep.
Oh.
Meh.
The wolves are what scouting ahead.
So, so you can kind of hear some of that happening as they kind of come rolling around Bend. Since you guys have been investigating, meeting Turtle, traveling into the woods, they were kind of doing that and getting kind of things moving. So, so they've mostly caught up, but you can hear them kind of rolling in the distance, maybe a minute or 2 or something like that. So, what do you want to do?
It's a good
As
question.
they keep rolling.
It's a very good question.
Do we wait for them or go on? Or
I thought we were supposed
Do
to
we wanna
wait
go
for the wolves to
slightly-
come
oh,
back.
that's true. We're
Do we want to
supposed
go slightly forward so that in case there is something there, we don't all run into it as a group?
What?
Like, save some people in case there is something out here, like I assume, which is like this giant creature.
Wait, what giant
Huh?
Wait, why am I confused?
I did mention that to you guys, didn't I?
Maybe you could.
The fact that the mother turtle that she kidnapped the baby of mentioned that there was a giant beast that comes in through here
Oh. That's
every
what
once
it
in a
is.
while, and then the water turns dark colored, so I'm gonna assume that's blood.
Can I miss?
I'm gonna
history check
assume
on this giant
bloodbath
thing?
creature.
You can do a nature check based on her description of the creature.
Am I good at nature?
I should have asked to do that.
I'm average.
I mean, now that you're describing it, if you're like, what kind of creature would that be if it's not the bear? You're welcome to.
Okay, let's do that, and we're gonna hope this time that my rolls are gonna be better.
Okay.
That's an 8.
Okay. Cool.
We're doing excellent.
We're doing fantastic this
Yeah.
time.
Since yeah.
If we
You
roll
don't know what-
I got a
initiative tonight-
15.
Okay.
We all get ones for initiative.
With your 15, the 8, you can't really tell. There's not enough to go on with Dakota's 8. But a 15, you had kind of a little more description. And you remember the turtle mom, turtle madre. No, you remember that the turtle mom is,
A former turtle mom.
yeah. Well, she had more than one child.
She did have more than one, but
Yeah.
that one is no longer.
Well.
She's gonna hold this over
That's
my
Bella's
head
child.
I was to
forever.
say you had the primary source from her, and she did mention like it was like you. She was a little bit coded, talking about was it the landwalkers or 2 legs? What did she call it? Dry feet, something like that. But yeah,
I think that's
so
3.
it seemed like she may have been referencing something more humanoid based on her description, separate from a bear, because that one she would have been more comfortable with. But yeah. So you think if whatever creature it was, definitely someone probably washing blood off with a 15, but nature check, like based on her description, it seems like she was saying it was like you guys. So some sort of humanoid form of sorts.
Going off of the current clues, I'm going to go and assume that this is some kind of maybe were creature or something, because remember the tracks back there changed shape halfway through. So I'm gonna assume that this is like maybe a shape-changing creature.
Okay. You sure?
That's what I'm saying to the group.
Okay, saying it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably fine, considering we have a few scouting ahead, right?
I think it'll be fine.
Yeah,
I
I know
guess they
that's.
rat each other out.
One of them's
Are-
got to
are
have
we
a low
on-
IQ.
Are we 100% sure it's not him?
I had this thought before and you all dismissed me.
I don't recall
Didn't
that
dismiss you.
conversation
We just dismissed you
I
because
don't
he was
remember anything.
there at the time. And it's probably not good to be saying, I think it's you
I
in
have-
front of the murderer.
I have trust issues. That's why I said.
But we don't do it in front of the people we have trust issues of. We do it in private.
We do it
So we
behind their
can catch them by
backs, guys.
surprise.
Sorry.
Okay, so what happens if Dorvan is this creature?
We fight.
Well then, we
Just
get him while
getting
he's
smooshed in his bubble.
But we should probably get a little more evidence first. Also, another thing. He knew where the blood trail was, and he knew where to continue when me and Kuro were struggling. I know that's probably being a were creature, good scent, good
Yeah.
senses, but
To be-
like still,
to be
it's
honest-
like a little teeny little bit suspicious.
He's probably nosy. Get it?
Nosy. He kind of is.
Oh my gosh. What?
He did-
No. Stop this.
Okay, so it's another shape-changing creature like Dorvan, or chance it might be Dorvan.
Could be his friends.
I'm just saying he's convenient. He's convenient.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
There's also his friends. Don't forget that.
Yeah, but none of them
We
are
have the
shape-changers.
suspects list.
Are they
I thought
not?
all of them were.
No.
Oh, never mind.
He's
just
the only
Dorvan?
shape changer.
Well, that makes, unfortunately for Dorvan, that makes him a prime suspect.
That makes
Not.
that makes him suspect number 1.
That's a prime rib sauce.
Can I make a history check on myself to remember that conversation? If he said that he was the only shape changer?
I thought he wasn't. I thought they all can
I
shapeshift.
thought
Of
I
the
thought
wolves
that
he's
they-
with, he
Yes.
said he was the only one that
Oh, okay.
shifts. They're regular wolves. They're the more locals, and they kind of were tagging along to help him out, recognizing the threat. What did you say?
Sorry. I just.
You're not wrong.
I said, so he's adopted. Sounds
no, he
family.
adopted the wolves.
I don't know.
He's
if that's how
adopted
that
multiple
works.
children.
So are they like his pets? That's awful weird.
I think they're more like his like
I'm
friends
done.
for hire.
I'm sincerely done.
Should we just ask him?
Ask him
You can
what?
ask.
Are you the murderer?
Are you going to ask him to his face? Hi, are you the murderer we've been tracking for a while?
I think
Why would he
he'd
be
tell me.
honest? Or not hurt us?
Unless we
I
like.
think we need.
How's your appetite with
Wait,
humans?
Humanoid.
We
Yeah,
should have
humanoids.
had someone else go with him. Cause then,
We should ask what he knows
or
about
maybe they would be
humans.
dead. I don't know.
What?
Yes.
Ideas came.
Brain
Oh.
blast.
Brain blast. I have disguised self. So what if I disguised myself as one of the wolves?
Hang on.
Hey,
You
hey, y'all.
yourself this entire time?
It depends on how
Hey,
high
real
that
quick,
disguise is,
I think
though.
two things. I think disguise self is humanoid, and two,
Boo.
I'm a druid.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we keep forgetting that she can casually shapeshift.
Does she have to shapeshift into animals, or can she shapeshift into other humanoids?
I don't know. She's the druid.
Only animals.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
So you could
At least
shapeshift
as far as
into
you know.
wolf and basically like
Listen in.
listen in and like insight check Dorvan in a way.
Yeah, he won't notice
I
an
will
extra
say
wolf.
though, he might figure out, because I think he has a good handle on which wolves works for him and which is just some random one. I could pretend to be just some random wild wolf.
Well, here's the problem. You're gonna have to hide your scent.
Mm.
That sounded so.
What a
creepy.
random problem you decided to bring up.
I mean, that was the most reasonable answer.
It's just the tone and the way you said it.
You
was
better hide your
creepy.
scent.
Keegan, what were you trying to say?
that. Or they're gonna get you.
Come here, boy.
All right.
Don't kill Dakota.
Don't kill Dakota.
Yeah.
Because she's
okay.
drinking water, don't suffocate her.
That's true. I think you were the one making the voice that made her laugh.
I know. It was a PSA announcement.
What?
Should
So is the plan that I go?
It was ridiculous.
So is the plan that
That's a litter fine.
as a vegetable?
that you're
So do you want me to go, or do you want to like look around here a bit more for clues, maybe? Real quick. Is there by chance tracks that Dorvan left before he went? So maybe we could like try and mentally compare them to the other
Oh.
footprints?
Smart.
So,
Make-
like when they're shifting, so that if they look similar or they look different, that would be
Yeah.
a big
make an investigation check.
yeah. What is my investigation? Doo-da.
Oh. Okay.
18.
Oh.
With an 18, and I think you got a pretty good roll with when you were looking at it before. With an 18, I think you will be able to tell that Dorvan's feet don't seem to pad the same way that the scuff marks around the bodies were. It seems to be different enough in creature type to where it doesn't seem one for one. With an
Did we
18.
go off on a tangent blaming the one NPC that was being helpful? We might have done.
Well.
Admittedly,
Okay,
you know.
so maybe it's not him. Maybe it's just another shape changer. He did say he was hunting shape changers like the ones that we happened
That's
to.
true. The troll.
So it might be another one like that.
I still don't trust him.
Why are there so many shape changers in this part of the world?
You think Gobby Wobby would know anything about shape changers? I don't know. She's an
I mean, I feel like she's more of an expert on like baby
What?
doll stuff. You know,
Alright,
like what
we'll
she
talk
learned under
later.
her apprenticeship. I don't know if she.
Stink.
Oh wait! Oh, actually, that's a good point because like Baba Yaga, she does shape change a bit with age. So like maybe she know a bit about shape changers.
Yes.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. You can go ask her.
I will go. Gobby Wobby?
You go sprint off.
Okay, I'm
Aren't-
gonna go
aren't-
find Gobby Wobby.
Wait, aren't
Bye, guys.
He's
they like
the only one.
right
Okay, I'm
here,
good.
like
Oh, are
everyone?
they?
Yeah.
They
They're
were like
You
on their way.
sprint
They were on
5
their
feet.
way.
Oh.
Yeah.
So how? So you're just gonna go sprint find Gobby Wobby?
Yeah.
She heard us say that and she immediately bolted.
All right.
That's not
I
surprising.
can be helpful.
All right.
I can do it. I have a role.
I can't do it.
Yeah, yes, child.
Oh, hi. Oh, that was quick.
Well, you know,
You run into
Yeah.
her.
fast travel as it is, you know.
Oh, you got the wagon up and working again. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
Clavor nearly took off his head, but yeah.
Sounds entertaining. Wish I was there.
Yeah.
Well, you know. Hey, listen, I got some stuff. We got some stuff we need to. We're wondering about. And
I know
I
you in
figured-
that dress and Char. I figured we'd have to have a conversation
Wait,
about.
whoa, hang on.
Wait, what did
Oh,
wait,
is
what?
that not what you wanted to talk to me about?
No,
You have
no,
to have that
actually.
talk.
Sorry, in Goblin culture, the women come and ask the matriarch for permission for courting purposes.
Oh, we're not there yet. Hang on.
Two
give me a
birds with one
second.
stone. Hey, no. 2 birds with one stone.
Yeah, 2 birds with one stone.
None of you are.
The
close
voices
enough.
in
I
your
know.
head.
While I'm here.
Said out of character.
You could tell it. You could tell her how you're feeling
That's the deity's voice in your head, by the way.
about this young
That-
man. I mean,
Ymir.
just a thought there, Nikki.
Did you name
It's
it?
the thought that counts.
Ymir.
Yes, Namir. And that name sounds so familiar, yet I still can't remember where I've heard it before.
Ymir, can you see everything that happens to me?
A manner of speaking.
Oh.
That's
okay.
scary.
Well,
Just,
It's like a camera
I
watching
mean, I
you
try not.
24/7.
I'm not going to be invasive or anything, you know, but things happen.
I'm gonna turn the camera off when you do something private.
I do a lot of listening and that sort of thing.
oh,
Sure.
okay.
I only have
Sure.
audio.
Anyway, hang on.
I was bored, and you know, you spoke at a time that was opportune, so
Oh, yeah.
you've got my focus for now.
Oh, okay. Good, cool.
Yeah.
I'll be right with you. I gotta talk to this goblin lady.
Sounds good.
Can you say this out loud, or can you talk to him in your head?
I'm assuming I'm doing it in my head.
I would
hope I'm
hope
doing it in my
I'm
head.
assuming. I'm
Just
assuming.
third party
Make,
talking to the voices in her head.
Oh, is this intelligence? This is probably intelligence. Make an intelligence check.
Hope you have good intelligence.
Over 7, and you're fine.
It's just up here.
Oh, okay.
Are you smart?
Plus 0.
Well, that's
Okay,
not bad.
12.
Yeah, that'll work.
Alright, cool. Yeah,
Cool.
so in my head?
Yeah.
Thank goodness. Okay.
You have enough social awareness to realize you probably shouldn't be talking to him out loud.
Back to Gobby Wobby. Yeah,
And,
so
we're back.
Back again.
that was
Sorry.
weird.
Oh my god.
So, me and the gang, we have some
Me and the
reason
boys.
to believe that, yeah, me and the boys, we have some reason to
Me and the
believe
boys.
that there's some shape changer sort of thing lurking around here that may be causing some troubles. And I figured we don't really have much expertise in that area, but maybe you might know of, because you used to live literally in the middle, I mean, nature, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well,
Nature, yeah.
I think it was not an uncommon topic to talk about transformation with Baba Yaga, especially after she revealed her true form. And it was a fun conversation, it seemed, for her, because she seemed to enjoy being able to change into a variety of creatures, and she was regularly discussing those that she learned how to do this transformation from. Though it was always, they couldn't do it as much as I could, as well as I could. It was always about her and how good she was at everything.
How bad.
And I took so-and-so's child and it was tasty and things like that.
Relatable. No, joking. Anyway,
Yes.
like, what could she turn into hypothetically that you know of?
Most forest creatures though she tended to only do it when
Both make the same face at the same
necessary.
time to go.
But yeah, so a variety of creatures really, and she could decide. She could also disguise herself. So she's if you are familiar with how druids wild shape, she has that ability. If you are familiar with how people can change image, these powers allow her to do in some environments what she didn't need to do in her main territory like the swamp, because we were just such easy prey to this type of creature.
I see.
But she discussed creatures like Onis who, were like friends or cousins or boyfriends. They would go and steal children from time to time and bring them as offerings. She also mentioned other creatures and that sort of thing. So it's not an uncommon party trick, so to speak. But it's also not intrinsically evil. I mean, I can change into a creature or two myself.
Oh, really?
With the right power sourcing, I'm still trying to figure out what my abilities are outside the swamp.
Very interesting. I appreciate you talking to me. Before I go, I should ask, have you tried the dress on yet?
Well, we haven't had much time.
I'm sure you're gonna look fabulous, girly.
Thanks. I really do appreciate that.
Just doing random bullshit.
Yes.
Wow.
I assumed that it was some sort of the reason I thought you were going to talk more about you and Chars. I assumed it was some sort of equivalent to a dowry, really,
Oh,
like an offering to purchase his heart, so to speak.
purchase.
Oh, well, that
That's a
seems
strong
shady.
word.
Well, it's
Steal his soul.
figuratively speaking.
I actually turned that up so much.
Right.
Did I mute this?
Can you mute what? You
Oh.
get that too?
Sorry. Oh my god, I made it way too loud.
In your ears?
Accidentally.
Like,
Okay, there we go,
Greg's
yes.
voice is
I'm not deafened
booming.
anymore.
Cool.
Some self-deprecation humor for a while.
So
There we go.
So yeah,
Well, I guess since I'm here,
you are here.
I am here. Oh my god.
We are here together, having
You
a
can see
conversation. Just a couple gals shooting the breeze.
It's called a bag of chips. Can't see me.
You guys are you guys like slowly
Yes,
crawling, creeping
I
in,
am
right?
at least. I'm like, ooh.
You're like, she ran off, and you're like, well, I guess we can mosey over.
I guess. Do I have your permission?
Is there a reason I should be concerned?
Amazing
Maybe, maybe
question.
not. We'll see.
Well, that's always a good sign. You're really trying to think hard about this, I see. A foolish woman would say, no, there's no reason. Absolutely, I'm not crazy. Those are the ones who are all crazy. The ones who try and say they're not.
I'm just a murderer.
I've committed so many crimes. You probably should say no.
The voices in my head are telling me to say, no, there's nothing to worry about.
The voices
Good
say,
choice.
please don't ruin this.
Well,
Thank you.
I think as long as those voices are telling you generally good things, beware if they start getting a little creepy, but sometimes they're, have discernment, and if it seems like they're trying to be controlling and not supportive, that's always a sign that perhaps they're some sort of negative influence, or, as the younger generation calls it, toxic.
Oh. Yeah.
Or it means that there's a weird deity inside your head.
Gobby Wobby
Whispering
hasn't been around long
I just-
enough to know that it's toxic. She doesn't know that term.
I just cut myself on my hat, and I don't even know how I did it.
How
Can we all
Cutting
stop injuring
yourselves.
ourselves?
You cut yourself?
Yeah, by just
How
doing
are
that.
you hurting yourselves?
Not on the metal
No,
pieces,
no.
but the stitching of the hat,
Yep.
like the plastic
Uh-huh.
stitching
Yeah.
stuff.
Sharp is the stitching.
They're pretty soft.
Well,
The blood
while it's
sacrifice to the hat gods.
Yeah.
hats,
Hats.
some people's hats. What are we doing?
Thanks.
So, you have my blessing.
Oh, wow.
As long as you keep keep moving straight forward. And...
Alright, I appreciate it.
Alright.
She just gives Gobby Wobby a thumbs up and walks away.
She's never been in this situation before. She doesn't know what to do.
Alright. High five, friend.
Alright.
So you
You
turn
got
back, your
this.
companions have
High
slowly
five.
creeped 15 feet away in the bushes to overhear this conversation.
Can I see them in the bushes?
Probably.
Doesn't even have to roll for it.
Good job. Just out of the.
Everybody, just like thumbs sticking up around bushes and trees.
I don't recall inviting anyone to this conversation, but I'm glad you're here.
Sorry. Okay, we should probably go back now.
Yeah. I got her blessing, whatever
Back
that
to the
means.
crime scene again.
That means in their weird culture,
Whoa, dude, she's right there.
Their
Oh.
culture, this is most
in
people's
goblin culture, that you have permission to then court. I forgot his name.
Char?
Excellent.
Favorite.
Internet, forgive me. I'm running on 3 hours of sleep. You can court Char and then eventually, get married, or if you choose to get married.
Usually it's the
We're
males that
engaged.
have to dance for the females. In my culture.
Yes, but I'm saying we just have to figure out how to combine both.
You
Okay.
just happen to. It's more so that you just happen to get there first. Also, this is his culture, so you should probably be the one asking.
Whoa, hang on. How about we
I was just saying,
compromise?
asking Gabi, not
Oh.
in general.
Yeah.
Because
alright.
I don't
guess
know, it
we'll
feels
both
weird for
dance.
him to ask Gabi for your
I just
for permission to try and court
your
you.
character dancing.
The bug
With castanets? Like this,
Ah, crab.
The stick bug dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Circle.
that I guess works.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Jesus.
What?
Well, were you guys doing anything other than listening to my private conversation?
But we were trying to get information on the shape changer thing. How did that go?
Right, I forgot about that.
The other thing we sent you to do.
Right.
We just happened to pick up on that other
Your
part.
real job.
Your
Oh,
main
whoa,
job.
that was not us.
Do your job or you don't get paid.
Alright, people. I learned
Friendship.
friendship.
You learned friendship?
No.
I said you don't get paid with friendship, but
Friendship.
sorry, go ahead. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, we pay you in our friendship.
She doesn't want to pay me anything.
I was never gonna pay you.
My good girl, Gobby Wobby over there. The
Hi.
real one.
That's so.
Hi.
Sorry. Not that,
I just imagine her on some kind of like phone right now.
Alright, so apparently Baba Yaga can shapeshift, into little woodland creatures and it's just very braggy is what I've heard about her abilities to shapeshift.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
keep
she
that
said something
information
about,
later.
Oni or whatever that is like kidnaps children at night, so like her boyfriend or something. Is Ozzy the hottie or an Oni?
That's a good question. Why was
Can I
he
make
dating
a
her?
history check?
you could make
We can't remember.
history or nature. Nature is
Only-
what to identify by
Wait.
physical features. History is if he had said anything along those lines.
If he'd said,
Isn't Oni a ghost
I also
type?
want to do something like that. I know what an Oni
Neither
is
me nor
as
you.
me as a person.
No,
but I
I'm
don't
just
know.
saying he's a
Like,
type
What
of
do you
ghost.
do?
I did history.
Tegan
I thought
knows.
an Oni was more like,
That's
okay,
not
never
bad.
mind.
What is your plus to
I'm-
nature?
Zero.
You were saying you thought an Oni was what?
Mine's 3.
Then why did you do
Tegan?
that?
I couldn't slightly
Because I
intro.
want to know if I had
I was doing a
seen
roll too.
anything.
What was I doing?
Or
Oh, I
heard
want to
Please
do a
let me
history
know.
one. I want to
You
do a
can
history
do it.
check just
Do
to
a
like
history
also
check.
kind of remember Ozzy's like
Oh.
entire vibe because it feels kind of weird in retrospect that he dated
Oh, yeah.
Baba Yaga when it seems like a lot of her other
I
exes
was
seem to
not
also
expecting
eat
Oni to do
children.
that.
So maybe like kind of try and remember this guy again.
I was not expecting that.
Apparently, I need to go get more paper towel.
So, okay.
I need to go get more paper
So
towel.
Tegan for sure.
No, I can get it.
Sure?
Yes.
You could also ask Milo to go get paper towel. So Tegan wants to make a history check. I don't know if I heard any follow up from anybody else. So Tegan wants to make a history check to see if, like, in retrospect, to reflect on the interaction with Ozzy, Ozziford.
Ozzy the Hottie.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No, you did not.
Ozziford the Hotified.
I gave him his full
Ozzy the
legal
Hottie.
name.
Try again, Greg.
Yes.
Oh, he's eating a
That's
child.
his full legal name.
Huh?
Who is?
No,
What did you just
no,
say?
the first image of an Oni is literally eating a child.
Oh, well, yeah, that's what he said.
Oh,
I'm
child
scarred now,
eater.
please help.
So, did you say witch child? Or a witch
Which
child?
child?
That's different.
Witch trial.
Okay, so, did you roll, Tegan, for this thing?
I got 19.
Okay. And then
I have good history.
I'll check in with the rest of you. In your mind, Tegan, with this specific inquiry, you do remember that the part of the reason that they broke up was a misalignment of values, was something
dear.
that he had shared, I think. But yeah, that was part of it. He didn't mention anything about himself partaking or what exactly the issue was, but he did seem enamored with her for some reason.
Dude, how am I bleeding that much with like the tiniest?
Even with the 19, that's kind of all there is to
I started
remember.
bleeding too.
You don't.
He was thinking too much about how pretty she was that he got distracted about her morals.
And getting his fork back, and people throwing books, and I think
And all that
love. I
stuff.
think love teas, things like that.
The love potion, you still have that.
You
still
have
have
that.
The fact that we tried to rob him a little bit.
Yeah, things like that.
Expired.
All right, what were the rest of you? Were you doing a nature check or a
I did a history
History
check
check.
and rolled a 12.
and what were you trying to historify?
Like, if he had said anything about, like, Onis.
So he didn't mention to you
I
anything
think we
about
all forgot
children?
that he said, I like to eat kids.
Yeah, there was nothing obvious like that, and there was no mention of Onis or the consumption of small children.
Okay.
Worth a shot.
That as far
Small
as
children.
I can remember, or children in general. Yeah, their diet was not a conversation that came up with. You know, he
We
didn't talk
didn't.
about going vegan or anything. like that.
What? No way. That's
Greg!
what happened in my game right now.
Nice.
They were like, wait, what if they're vegan? So then they decided not to kill me.
That's hilarious. In the background internet, Mila is playing Undertale. She bought it herself with $2.75 on Steam.
An amazing
What
purchase.
is happening
Yeah.
in there?
All right, so
Actually, it was $2.68.
Oh my god.
wow. All right.
Respectfully.
Sure. Yeah, that's how that works.
Lovingly, I will lovingly call you a nerd.
Nerd girl. In a good way. Not to be confused with word girl.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
That was the tune. That's a word
Girl.
Anyways,
Oh, PBS. I miss PBS.
Yeah, so if you see
didn't like the show
a
was
woodland
live.
creature,
Show
shoot
was
it.
character was
Okay?
Jeez, no.
Alright.
Just
What?
a-
Who?
I
What?
don't.
Okay.
I don't think that's what we're going for. I think.
But like, if it could be her, wouldn't you rather just
I,
kill it?
how about I do something fun called detect magic before we shoot at random animals in the woods?
Oh yeah, sure. Do that with all of the animals in the
Wait,
woods.
Nikki was saying just shoot all the animals in the woods?
Just in case.
Let's go hunting.
Um,
Everything.
okay. Another thing is we're not even sure this is tied to Gabi Wabi. I meant Baba Yaga names. So it could also just be kind of more similar to Dorvan, where they're like a were creature almost.
Yeah, but that
It could very much
creature-
just be a were creature.
But that sentient were creature killed people. So don't you think
If only the ghosts could remember their murderers a bit better.
they don't remember?
Trauma. They're healing from
Exactly,
trauma.
that's what I'm saying. That would be very helpful if they could remember their last moments a bit better.
Someone asked the ghosts if they remember anything else.
Do you want to try and do anything to try and coax memories out of them?
That seems like a
No,
dramatic
oh,
thing.
oh,
to say.
I don't really. The only thing I have
don't
is
know what
calm
kind of strategies
emotions.
You try. You could try
Why
calm
would-
emotions. Is that what you want to do?
I could try calm emotions.
Okay.
Do your magic.
Do you want to? And is there a combination? Is that what we're doing?
Should I do?
Did you tell the ghost to stay anywhere particular away from the goblins?
No, no, we did
Oh
not.
boy.
So let's
I don't
do
even
this.
remember where the ghosts were last we
I
checked.
think, are they still at the pond? Where
I
are
thought
they?
they were just
They
following us
were
around.
close by the pond
Have they
because they
been
were
silently
following us
following
at one
us?
point.
Yes. So I need somebody roll two d20 like I need 2 people to roll d20s
We
and
got
2 people to roll percentile die.
Okay, well I guess I'm rolling percentile.
Oh.
Okay.
18.
Not one.
So Tegan and Gavin are doing the percentiles, and Dakota and Claire are doing the d20s. Okay.
That did not go well. I want to
Who's
reroll.
that? Okay.
All right. So
You got the
Nick,
Gavin
wait.
treatment. I saw that.
what's your d20?
18.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
What's your percentile?
I was reading.
Reading.
Oh, well that's a little,
I don't believe in
Oh,
words.
no.
that's off-centered. I have to read
Try
it.
again.
Believe in action. I'm
Okay,
just
there we
kidding.
go.
Believe in words.
79.
Okay, so an 18 is 79. The ghosts do not intentionally wander directly into the goblin camp. What was your roll, Dakota?
Do I be honest?
Yes, you be honest.
No, I prefer when people lie.
Not one.
Okay. So the goblins might be out searching for firewood. Tegan, what's your percentile die?
Please make up for it.
64.
Oh, okay, I'm hoping
Okay.
that makes up for it. For my not ones.
Okay.
I should have.
Or does that mean there's a higher chance that they encounter the ghost? Is the thing.
Greg's
True.
figuring it out.
So
Greg is figuring
and
it
who
out.
is part of it. So in this case, you all, it's a couple minutes. So what would you be doing after the conversation? Are you guys heading back to where you left Dorvan? Are you continuing to move forward, kind of trailblazing a little bit? Are you looking to try and figure out where the ghosts went? What are you actively doing? As we, yeah.
I'm actively trying to convince Nikki not to shoot every wild animal she sees.
Yeah.
All right. So you're a little distracted with that. What about the other two?
I'm gonna walk back to where we were supposed to meet Dorvan and just pet the turtle.
Just darn turtle.
Oh,
Like an evil movie villain just petting it. Oh wait, you should probably find a more permanent way to keep that turtle.
I was gonna say
Can
the
I do
water.
that?
It's about
Like,
this
quick.
time when you get back to where you guys were with Dorvan that the water bubble and splooshes everywhere on your hand. And the turtle's still there and fine, but it's about that same time. It's not exactly lined up. You're kind of processing that happened, and then you hear the goblin children in the forest
Oh,
near
no.
you. Ghost!
Oh boy.
Shit.
Oh, watch out!
So happy
No, I
it's
got
the
my
children
dagger.
who
It's
found
not
it
magical.
first.
You
Oh
done it.
no.
All right.
Nice kid.
Are they saying?
Run! And then 3 of them come running by. One of them's the dagger wielder guy that you guys trained.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Run! There's a
Knives.
ghost!
Hmm.
Are they running like towards us?
They run past you.
Oh.
I guess I probably should have said something.
I guess we probably
Probably.
should go deal with that.
Alright. Who wants to deal with the kids? Who wants to deal with the ghosts?
I'll deal with the ghost.
Are you sure? Because you're like really good with the kids.
I know.
Playing
You're
Team
like the best
Ghost. I'd rather
influence
deal with
out
the
of any of
ghosts.
us.
Fine, I'll go deal with the kids, but someone in the meantime has to help me find housing for Sploosh.
I'm the temporary housing. I'm like an apartment building.
Are you casting control water again? Or can you create
Do
water?
you need it for now?
Yes.
Right now, do you need the water?
Yes, Sploosh is just in my
Okay.
hand.
Out of the nearest source of water, I'll make another little orb of water.
Okay,
Alright,
roll
yeah.
a
And just-
investigation check or perception check to see if you can find a source of water, unless you know you have one on
If-
that you'd like
look.
to donate.
If not, I will be stealing one of your guys' water skins.
Whoa, whoa.
Wait, what?
Is that a
Do you guys
threat?
have water skins?
I-
And did you fill them up at the? Are they full?
I haven't.
Do we even
Do they have water in them, or
I
do
have
they
water
alcohol in
skins,
them?
but I don't think I
Or
filled
do we
mine.
assume that you filled them up in the hole
I
where
do
you got
not
the
have a
turtle?
water skin.
Wait, let's see this.
Nikki doesn't drink.
No.
Oh, I
I'm
have a water
alcohol
skin.
free.
Nikki just stands with her head in the air and hopes
I have
she
one
gets
water
water.
skin.
All right, cool. If you think you would have remembered to fill your water skin since you're at a fresh waterfall kind of thing, we can just say you do. That's fine. But yeah,
But-
cool.
My perception is. Oh, my perception is
There's
18.
no. They were.
So yeah, you can find. There will be some of the goblins will be carrying buckets around, like as if having just come from the stream.
Without saying anything, I'm just gonna like cast shape
Just
water
see
and just
water
take
start
some of the
flowing
water.
away.
Yeah,
What?
it kind of lifts up and out
I
and
have
draws
something
into a
that
little
could
bubble
kinda
again.
cook
Yeah.
some answers out of the ghosts.
Which
Make
is.
sure and mark the spell
We
slot
were at
unless it's a
the
cantrip.
overturned thing, and there was like pieces of shards of metal and bone stuck in the wheel.
What?
Are you going to show them that?
Yeah. Word.
Okay. I'm like, okay.
Try and make them remember
Maybe it'll
traumatic
work.
memories.
I hear this and I walk off to go deal with the kids and chase after them.
Let
with
them pet
sploosh.
sploosh.
No.
Oh.
Therapy pet.
Yeah, it's a
She's very
therapy.
selfish about her pets.
My sploosh.
Give me 2 animal handling checks for Dakota. We'll do that real fast.
Do you want
What's
to
the
go
fox
with the
doing?
ghost
Yeah.
or?
I can go with the ghost.
Okay, you hang out with the bird lady then.
Who's the bird lady?
The lady with wings.
Oh,
A
that one.
bird.
Yeah, that one.
I'm not a bird ant.
I'm not an ant bird.
She's like calling
Exactly.
someone a peasant,
Yeah.
12 and 27.
Okay.
Immediately reversed.
Cool. The 12 is for the turtle. It's not, and was your spell a 24-hour spell or an hour spell or a 3-hour spell? For charm animals
Hold
or
on.
friendship or whatever it was?
Hold momentarily.
I can't remember. It is
A good point.
It's a pointed question. Much like one about a triangle on an algebra test. Wait, that would be true.
24 hours.
All right, so yeah. It was a
You
little
got a whole
dried
day
out.
to convince this turtle that you're actually his friend.
The turtle was a little dried out, then you got him fresh water. He's happy here. And you managed to find the goblins, and it takes a little bit, but you let them know the situation about the ghosts, and you do such a good job like telling the story that you're like they're drawn in and like wow, I never realized ghosts could be so cool. See, wait, so there's like a whole like they can like process, they like think and stuff like we do. But shouldn't they be like going on to somewhere? Like why would they still be here? And how did a screamy one suddenly get calm? And
So many questions, little
it's
one.
amazing.
Can't do that. Look at him.
Amazing.
You like that one? Oh,
Okay, well, it stopped screaming because we found another ghost who was stuck in a glove, who needed the same type of comfort the screaming ghost did. And why they're not going on to their next space is because they've got some unfinished business, and we're trying to help them finish their business.
wait, so if they can get put into a glove, can I get put into like a sword or something?
I mean,
That'd be so cool.
yeah, but I wouldn't ask Gobby Wobby to do it.
Well, where's my soul go then? What happens when I,
Your soul is in your body.
right, but theirs isn't.
Be-
What happens to my soul?
Explaining death. to Bob.
I so wish that I picked to go with her.
I don't even know how to explain this.
Should I talk to Auntie Nikiki about this?
Oh,
Oh no.
Yeah, ask the two people who most likely
yeah,
give
why
the most
don't you go
direct
ahead and do
answers.
that, little one?
Or do you think the fox would know better? I heard he's good with magics and stuff.
I don't know. I don't know death.
The furry foxy guy.
I'm like the opposite. I know about life.
Go bug Aunt Nikiki. She'll know better.
I feel like she'd find that offensive.
oh, what? Oh, did you say go bug Aunt Nikiki again?
Kiki.
She is my bug baby. She knows.
Maybe.
Yeah, you should say that to Gollum. Yeah, make sure you say I'm bugging you.
Okay.
One less goblin.
So you managed to get them to calm down, and you
Go.
you do such a good job at talking with them that they get past the fear to the point where now they're really questioning and like asking
dear.
meaningful life questions about like, well, like before it was just fear of Baba Yaga, and like all they could think of was like the torment that she had in store. And now, like after a conversation with them, you've made them think about like, but what happens after something bad or good or whatever?
Dear.
And they're thinking like, you know, so you see them like walking away, like really wondering about life in a meaningful way. It's not just surviving. It's not just fear. It's like maybe there's.
You're giving
purpose.
these 5-year-olds a crisis.
I'd say they don't walk away disheartened. They walk away seeming like pondering the universe in what seems like a positive way.
Just unlock.
You've
That-
made philosophers.
Can I
what?
walk back to the village and like try and find the child that I held like many
Like that,
moons?
you're like, I need a toddler fix real quick.
I-
I don't know how to handle the big questions of life.
I just want to
Okay.
hold the toddler.
Make an investigation check with advantage.
Great. I wonder if the child's now gonna ask, "Will I die alone?"
Oh, gee.
These are good questions. Good questions to ask. But yeah, it seems like they don't seem to be as slaves to fear anymore as you walk away.
19.
With a 19, you manage to go find the traveling baby. They've laid him down. The toddlers. They put all the babies in and young gobbies into the back of the wagon, and some of them are kind of curled up, and some of them are the really small ones are swaddled. And so, if you want, you can go kind of lay up there and just kind of lay next to it, next to the little child. Just if you know, what would you do?
I would just like go down and lay next to it and like be like, oh, I wish I was to be you small again, and just kind of like sit with them and sit like. It's like me up in a tree of like just reflecting and being like, okay, I just did that with those kids. I need to just like be by myself for 5 minutes.
Okay, and they will just kind of like if you're with them though, right? So the little kid will be like playing just playing with the textures of your fingernails. Like this is so different, right?
Oh, my heart can't take this.
Motherly instincts taking over.
Unintentionally.
Remember how they were going to be barbecue?
How you advocated to
Screw
just
you, Greg.
Tegan, what'd you say?
So remember when you were advocating us to hand them over to Baba Yaga?
It's good. It's good to realize the character growth. Wow. Friends
Whoa.
reference from when I was like 12. Thank you. Anyways,
Right.
maybe 14. So back to Clara. What were you doing again?
Nikik was gonna go look for the ghost and try
Okay. And did Foxboy say he was with you?
to. No, he didn't want to go to the ghost.
The white boy walked away.
Boy doesn't want to do anything.
And Tegan, you were.
I didn't say it. I guess because Bella got distracted from the go to where Dorvan said to meet up.
Oh yeah.
I'll go instead. Because I see her come back, I'm like, well, I guess I'll go instead.
Okay, so you moved to where Dorvan was. Okay, gotcha. Or was supposed to meet you, kind of come back and meet you guys. And the whole goblin group is like continuing to slowly press forward. Nikki, what's Nikki doing again? Sorry.
She's just walking over from where the kids ran off, trying to find.
Trying to find the ghost. Okay, and you see they're kind of floating there. They seem to be staying closer to the water. At one point, they'll actually kind of float over the water and sink into it a little bit. And you can see them they seem to be talking to each other it's hard to really understand what they're saying. It's like a swirling,
ghost
whispery. It's
ghost
like a
tones.
swirling, whispery series of like voices that like you can't understand without a check, or without getting much closer. But they do seem to be just kind of hanging out in the water and kind of slowly moving down the creek, basically.
Okay.
Where was the fox again?
What?
Where were you going?
Oh. She said to travel with her, so I did.
You were going to go with Clara?
Yeah.
Oh, you were?
Or with Nikki?
Yeah.
Okay, so you see, with her, you'll see the two ghosts kind of seem to be traveling with the water. They're just kind of floating, and as you get within about 30 feet, you can hear them. They seem to like be conversing, and they kind of sink into the water a little bit, almost like dipping their toes, but not exactly. in the center of the creek, and then you hear a series of like
Swallow.
ghostly whispers, but it's
And you
hard.
do
You can't
that.
really understand them. Not without getting closer or making some sort of check. But that's what you and Clara, or you and Nikik, discovered. Tegan, it takes a couple minutes, but Dorvan will come loping back. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Huh?
So she's lying in the back of a. So Bella Rose is lying in the back of the wagon, kind of hanging out with the little children, as the goblins pull it, and then so she's hanging out with the babies. Tegan's waiting. Went to the meeting point that you guys were expecting Dorvan to come back to, and the two of you kind of went a little bit back on the path to find. By the creek to find the ghosts. So that's what's happening. Dorvan's returned. You guys see
Oh, I
ghosts.
forgot I have that in here.
Let sleeping babies lie. What do you want to do now?
Who are you talking to?
All of you, any of you. Who's got an idea?
I was just gonna show the ghosts the things from the wheel to see if that sparked any memories. Like the you
bone
said-
shard.
Yeah, there was like 2 silver pieces and a bone piece that I was able to pull out of the wheel and
Okay.
just.
You're trying to give them traumatic flashbacks so we could get more information.
Okay. And we're oh, that's right. And were you gonna try and do calm emotions while she presents them with these things from the wagon?
Yeah, sure, I could.
Probably should.
I'm running out of spell slots.
Yes. Thank you.
It's about.
Why are you using them all?
I
I've
had a
used up
heal
mine.
from an encountered,
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
That we kind of forgot about.
Forgot.
So you attempt to suppress strong emotions in a group of people. So each humanoid in a 20-foot radius centered on a point you choose makes a charisma saving throw. A creature can choose to fail the save on purpose, and you choose one of the effects to cause a target to be charmed or frightened.
Oh, you're gonna affect me too?
Oh, you can suppress any effect causing a target to be charmed or frightened.
That's
with-
probably what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's frightening me.
You can make
calm
a
with
target
brightness.
indifferent about creatures of your choice that it's hostile toward. The indifference ends if the target's attacked. So you can cause a creature to be indifferent. You can cause them you can suppress a target's charmed or frightened effect.
Alright.
That's kind of how that one works.
Choice.
I probably should. If you're gonna show them that, I feel like it should be good to calm their emotions.
Okay, so
What
you're
could
going to
go
go ahead and
wrong?
do calm emotions. And I guess they sort of count as humanoids or creatures. So they need saves, is what I hear you saying.
Watch, they're both gonna succeed. It's just not even gonna work.
I have the cutest thing.
Okay, what's your DC?
12.
Okay.
They had to beat a 12.
And then Nikik, you can make a one as well. And what are you trying to get them to with calm emotions? What are you hoping
Not
happens?
to be frightened or scared.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna suppress.
Okay. And so, would you say anything, or are you just going to start casting magic?
Well, first I'm going to. Do they know I'm there yet?
I mean, you walk up and you hear them whispering. They're kind of in the middle of the creek, so you're not 100% sure if you're just
Okay, I'll
walking
get their attention.
up. That's not ominous.
Oh boy. Well, I guess what I would do is I would like come out, say hello, or I'm gonna say hello. We're gonna show you something, but it's all right if I use a little magic to make sure you guys don't freak out that much.
Oh yeah, that'll make them feel
That'll be
better.
great.
Hey, I'm
Mind if I give
being
you a
truthfully
traumatic
honest.
flashback, but you won't feel anything while you see things said flashback?
Well, I think that'd be fine.
No,
We can. I want to be helpful. Yes, I think that
Aw.
would be a good thing.
Okay.
I'm not against it. Okay.
Alright.
So they'll have to choose to fail because they were able to choose not. They rolled high enough.
Okay, I'm glad I asked. You see, that's
Oh,
what
did
happens
I
when you
have-
ask.
What did I have to roll for that?
What were you?
I
A
think
12
I'm
or
in the
higher,
Just on the D20.
Well, wait, no, don't I pick
or
targets?
or you can choose
Oh.
to
Wait, hold
fail
on.
it or choose to let it
happen.
Well, no, I could cast it away from us.
Oh,
so
okay.
you
Yeah,
can
so
kinda group
only
it over them?
only
Oh,
they
thank
have
goodness.
it. Yeah.
All right. So, and you're gonna go and try and show them
I don't
these
want-
to see if it triggers
Yeah.
I don't want
any
drugged up
memory.
Natique again.
I
Okay,
think she'd
That
be
was
happy,
an
honestly.
experience and a half.
so let's have Tegan. Why don't you roll me a D100?
Oh god, the
for-
percentage dice is
for
Yay, percentage.
and Dakota, you roll a D100 for Tulip
Oh boy.
to see whether these artifacts trigger anything for them, any thoughts or memories.
It's gonna be a 45.
Okay.
27.
Okay. So the scarier ghost that's a little more gray. I don't think you guys have asked her name yet or anything.
We didn't.
She doesn't seem. She's like trying to look closely, and I don't think I have anything that's. I'm not getting anything from those. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
With Tulip's 27, you have. Remind me what the pieces are again.
2 silver pieces and 1 bone piece.
Okay. You got from when you were with the shrapnel of the wheels, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that bone was on. I think that was on something. It was part of something else. I remember something breaking. I can't. It might have been. It was something in the
Bones.
wagon driver's hand. It was almost like, I can't remember. It feels like it was a cane or something, but the handle of something, and that broke off when we went flying. When the wagon tipped,
Oh.
Oh.
it makes me think of him,
Oh.
and I remember him. I remember he wasn't mean. He was a nice guy. I don't know where he went.
Like the driver?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh. Well.
Just shushes him.
Well,
Don't say
Just
anything.
sincerely
Shut up.
shushes him.
Don't say a word. Well. Thanks for doing the best you can. Just figured I'd ask since I found them embedded in the wheel. So
Oh my god, there's a thumbs up
I think
again.
it does help. I think it helps me see more of my past. It keeps it from getting clouded by pain.
do you want to like hold on to them in case?
I don't think they
Can
can.
you hold on to things?
I don't think I can. I can try. Let me.
Okay.
She'll hold out her hand.
All right, I'm gonna
She'll
try
float
not
over,
to touch
floating
you.
over to you.
I'll just dump them in.
My goodness.
So rude. Just put them in her hand.
I don't want to touch them again. I lost.
I don't
a
want to touch
piece of
them
my
hands.
Oh, I did forget about that. Oops.
I remembered and she's just immediately
Like,
like,
no offense, but
They fall through and drop in the mud by the side. Or it
Well.
falls through, drops in the mud by the side.
that's probably.
it's almost
what
like
you
she's a
want.
ghost.
Almost like she is not corporeal in that way.
Almost like she doesn't have a physical body. Hey, someone can volunteer to get possessed. Hey, one of those kids who are curious about mortality, they could volunteer.
Oh yeah, are they looking for me? Are they looking for Auntie Keek?
No.
They're just gonna see
No.
us.
No.
Not right now.
Okay.
Not where you're at.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's happening, and then while that's happening, Tegan, what are you doing as Dorvan comes back?
Imagine just kind of bored, kind of like trying to carve something out of a teeny piece of wood she found while
Okay.
waiting.
What are you using to carve
Feels
it?
like she got the most boring. I just done random knife she has. She's not good at it at all. She's just randomly stabbing at wood, basically.
So no woodworking proficiencies.
Nope.
Okay,
She doesn't
in the near
roll
future.
sleight of hand with disadvantage.
Oof.
Ah.
It does.
Thank you.
I already have planned what I'm gonna do next.
food here.
No.
Oh.
Sleight of hand. What is my
I
sleight
wonder
of
when the
hand?
child needs to be dropped on its head yet.
Strengthen
It's
it.
plus
if you were to try
2.
and hurt this child,
No,
you will
Okay.
that's what they're supposed to do.
I know, but if you hurt them,
I
more
got
than that, you
16
will die.
twice.
I would never
16
intentionally
twice,
hurt that child.
and that's
Yeah, I
after
got
adding-
14 and twice plus 2.
Okay. With a 16 on this, even with disadvantage, what would be like at an emotional level? What would Tegan be? What would Azara? What would Azara be thinking about Tegan? Like, what would be kind of in her mind?
Probably. Hello. Probably fire.
You know what? I
What
stand.
about what about fire?
It would probably be the remnants of almost like a burning, like if she was like carving out a house, almost like burning building, kind of, almost like a chapel, actually, a burning chapel, basically.
I'm getting
So
it.
Azara's thinking about a chapel on fire.
We didn't start the fire.
Basically.
Okay.
That's my auto response.
Someone needs to check on Azara.
I'm a little preoccupied.
And is it one that's connected to her faith or a different faith?
It's not connected to her faith. It's connected to what happened between her and her family.
Okay, so which
Oh, wait,
church on
it's-
fire was it?
It was basically, best to explain this. It was basically a nearby village's chapel that was set on fire, and it was kind of an argument between her and her family on how, before that happened, how it came to be, because Azara found something out that she wasn't supposed to, kind of, and so she took matters into her own hands, and other people didn't like that as much.
Okay. The carving that you carve, if the thing that found out involves a person or a creature,
It is basically a cult that she burned down.
okay.
Oh.
So
So I imagine there's like in like maybe the center of it, there would be this like symbol of like some demonic almost entity that she remembers, that's like vivid in her mind, that she remembers that night.
okay. And so the carving at first seems like it is frenetic and chaotic, like fire. So it starts with like you're kind of scratching it out, not really paying attention, and then as you continue to go, some parts of it turn to the face or shape of this creature that you think is like this evil demonic creature, and then you also part of what you end up carving almost subconsciously is some form of prison that holds him or it in this. So you get a picture of you end up, and so the last little bits, like Dorvan comes up upon you, joins you as you're almost like scratching the bars of a prison onto over the top of the relief of this fast carved thing, and it's not bad quality, but it's definitely like, you know, why would that be the memory in your mind right now?
She's thinking back to the Goblin Village and how that had to be destroyed, and just kind of the fire remains of it reminded her.
And this is like the first moment alone she's had the whole time in a while.
Besides not constantly being on surveillance, yeah, basically.
Cool. And that deep personal kind of moment of solitude gets interrupted with, "Well, I'm back again. Let's hope
Dear.
it looks like we're all clear for a bit here, and though there does appear to be a cabin up in a little bit further forward, I said I'd come back every quarter mile. If I'm honest, I really thought you guys would be much further along. Oh, what's that? What's that in your hand? It looks like interesting handiwork there."
Oh dear.
But behind, like, kind of like try to subtly kind of put it behind it, and I'll say, well, sometimes we don't know what you exactly are expecting of us when we don't communicate that. So we didn't expect we were supposed to be moving forward with you.
Oh, that's no problem. I'm just letting you know now. That's like, all right.
Okay.
So, if you all are ready
Also-
to move, it should be safe to continue traveling as far as we can tell. It does seem we're getting traces of smoke and continuing to follow the smell of whatever creature we've been tracking. So I've got two of my local friends here traveling forward, kind of in a slow stealth pattern as I come back to tell you the update.
Ask you a bit of a question. It seems kind of towards, as a group, we kind of are leaning towards this creature is maybe a shape changer because the tracks it leaves change shape and it changes. And some witnesses said it was a humanoid. So do you have any clue what it might be?
Oh, well, let's think. I'm not exactly from around these parts, but I certainly, and so I wouldn't necessarily know the local knowledge as I roll a nat 1 on my history check for Dorvan. I can tell you generally
Dorvan has not helped at all.
I can tell you that there are mystical powers that make us the way we are. Mine came from the mixture of death, venom, and saliva of the Den Mother. So, there's other people might have it because I believe I've seen you transform, the druidic thing, so you know a bit about this. But I don't know. I know some of the creatures I hunt, like the ones that you met in their other form. But, yeah, so the Grendels are nasty ones. But as far as local, I don't really know. What I can say is it makes for a challenging tracking system if you aren't sure what you're looking for.
Yes, it does. Doesn't it? I can go get the others so we can move forward. And the cabin does seem like a point of interest.
It sounds like a good plan. One thing that is good, when you do have creatures that transform, a sense of smell does help.
So does a moonbeam, technically.
That's a good one. I like your thinking there. That's very, very bold of you. Yes, absolutely, moonbeam. But my reason for saying this is, even if someone transforms, they don't necessarily change their chemical makeup in a sense like that. My olfactory sense, for instance, and that of wolves, like we can track a creature even when they've transformed. There is a nuance to it, but you can tell the same creature if you have experienced their scent before.
In the back of my mind, I imagine Azara slightly cursing Kuro out for being right about the scent thing.
They're supposed to be like. It makes sense.
This I didn't think he would actually know. He doesn't trust what he says.
And it's about that point in the conversation that you can hear the creaking of the wagon roll up behind you, and it appears that Bella Rose is taking a nap next to one of the children, being dragged along by 4 or 5 goblins pulling this wagon.
Why am I the only one doing our job? He's slacking.
There's a 5,092 hit.
And then I assume you guys, after doing the common motions, there's probably enough time for you guys to have returned to wherever you're going to meet Dorvan. So if that's what... Okay, so you guys are all back together again.
Gang's all back together.
Well, so, as I was telling your friend, I think we're good to keep moving, though I've got some scouts going ahead slow-paced to be safe.
Okay.
You find anything?
Well, I continued to track the scent we were following with the blood, and it does seem to head in the direction of what appears to be, I can only partially smell what I assume is a cabin or lodging of some kind. Didn't get quite there, but I could smell the normal things of a latent fire or smoke, and not the kind that would be a campfire. But it is pretty far away, so we might be able to get there before nightfall. Even moving slow and steady.
What?
What?
Huh?
We should probably start moving.
Nothing was said at all.
Probably start moving.
We all just stared at him.
So, are we all ready to go? My goblin friends, are you ready to find your new home and adventure? And the little boy you guys gave the knife to was like, yeah, guys.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
Well, of course that's happening.
Gobby Wobby's not impressed, but she's like, so she's like, let's move out. That's not her voice. But yeah,
Try it.
I can't remember. We're moving forward. So yes, she calls for the move out, and we all start rolling and moving forward. Do you guys stay with all of them and kind of move as a herd, or do you run up ahead and or let Dorvan continue as he was?
I just stay in the back of the wagon. Because I really don't
I'll
care.
I'll kind of let some of the others
For the night.
go
I'll
up
just be,
ahead
like, I
first
won't be
because
in
I
front,
still
but I'll
have
be
the
in front of
carving
the
behind
group.
my back.
Like, I'm not the leader.
Okay, so Azara's gonna
Why is
go a
he-
little bit further back, and then with hiding the carving behind her back. And you said what, Gavin?
I would be like in front, but not the leader. But like,
He doesn't
Closer
want
to
to
the
be
front.
liable.
yeah, I'm not liable.
So Dorvan runs forward, and you and Nikik are standing kind of at the front of the goblin thing. Char steps up next to Nikik's side, and you kind of on one side, and you and Char are flanking Nikik basically, and you kind of just take a step back. And so Nikik, you walk forward, assuming everyone else is going to with you, but you kind of have an entourage now.
Yeah, I have my bodyguards right here.
And Azara is a couple feet back, I think, from that is what I'm understanding, but not getting run over by the wagon, to be clear.
I'm gonna crash this app.
No.
I just rolled 400 dice.
Jeez!
Why are you
Stop
doing
doing that.
That's one way to
Is
do
this
it.
what you do in your boredom? You're just like, hey, 400 dice, let's go.
I want to see what happens.
You're gonna crash. Look how slow it's going.
Does it 10,942 hit?
Couldn't tell you. I don't know what it's swinging at.
It's a Tarask.
All right. Anyway.
Maybe. All right. So, do you guys want to fast travel forward, assuming there's no other issues? And is there anything else you do over the travel of a couple hours as you guys move slowly forward?
At the start, I'll try and just subtly slip the carving into my bag without anyone noticing.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Let's go away from the hundreds I've been rolling idly.
I'm gonna be looking around and also make sure I'm knowing where I'm going or looking where I'm going so I don't fall over. Yeah.
Okay.
As I
And that
move it-
one.
Oh.
Oh, poor
Okay.
Tegan.
Plus
What you
2
hiding
is
back there?
to a 3.
Okay. So
What
that
you
one
have?
goes up to a 3. Dakota, and then Dakota, what are you saying? You
I
have
was
up?
gonna do. I'm still in the back with the children, and so I cast minor illusion for the minute and show them space and sky and stars.
So you're giving them okay. So
Distraction.
you're kind of giving them a planetarium moment above, almost in
That's kinda cool.
above you,
I never
it's
would've thought to do that.
What's those things that like a mobile eye?
Yes.
Mobile, yeah, but stars and stuff, laying back in the planetarium. Okay.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Roll a persuasion check.
Oh dear.
And then with a nat one, Tegan.
Cast at
Um,
will.
Gavin, you can roll. What's your passive perception?
Oh well, okay.
You turn on other lights.
12.
Okay. You're walking forward. I don't think you would see her drop it, but Gobby Wobby would. Belarus is distracted
no.
by planetarium stuff. So Gobby Wobby is going to go and before, when you do the natural one as you're trying to put it in your backpack, it slips out of your hand as you try and do it kind of delicately, and Gobby Wobby kind of scoops it up. Coming up next to you to talk and well, that's some interesting iconography, child. Do you know this creature?
In a sense, in a negative sense.
Ah, but not a frankincense. Okay, got you. What's
So
the story
creative.
here? I think I have seen this creature before
Oh, you have?
in a book. Seems strangely familiar.
Oh, lovely.
What's your?
That's it's a long story, very short. Basically, I found what was pretending to be a normal church to a plethora of, more socially acceptable gods, and I learned that they were actually a front for a cult of this creature. And, how you probably shouldn't just leave cults there, so I had the thought of just getting rid of it.
Ah, yes, the danger of following many in a single location is you sometimes lose the protection that you expect to have because no one takes responsibility for you. And then evil spirits like this can move in. At least that's what I was told. Well, I'll tell you that this is, did you see this one last in a prison, or is this your hope for him?
I assume it's more of a hope, I guess. I don't know anything to seal away something like that. I just hoped destroying its place of worship would be enough, at least in that place.
It certainly can help if it decreases its influence. And then putting things like this out start changing the way we perceive the world and can have ripple effects. So this is no small token you carry, I'd say. Even now I can feel it drawing energy from the world around it. Here, I'll give it back though.
Should probably get rid of that too then.
So she will hand it back to you. You said what?
But wait, you said you saw it in a book. What did you know about it? I didn't really research a cult before I decided to destroy it.
Well, I don't know the creature's name, but I have seen him before. And I can't remember much, except that he was one of those creatures that liked to travel between the material plane and wherever his abode was in the Nine Hells. So it's a little bit, it's a bit of an intense creature to have you looking at here, but perhaps not as intense as my former mistress, thankfully. She had me learn them in case I ever had to go find a messenger at some point, but thankfully I didn't have to.
Oh well.
But here you go, child.
Well, thanks.
You can have that back, yes.
Yes. I probably will find a way to get rid of this somehow. I don't know. Just an idle thing in my mind.
Well, it's no idol. It doesn't worship a creature of...
I know, but it's memories involving it.
Well, as I said, I sense energy being drawn to it, and not necessarily evil in this moment. So if it's, it might become something worth having around, if for no other reason than the prison that it depicts.
All right. I'll see how I feel about that.
Yeah,
I'll keep it for now, at least.
Sounds like a plan. All right, I'll get these children out of your way here. And perhaps only the children should be riding in the wagon? As Bargum, it appears that you are sweating drops. Do you need a couple more rags to soak up your sweat? She yells at, she hollers at one of the goblins pulling the wagon.
Guilt tripping.
Yeah, the guilt trip.
I don't move an inch. I just smirk back at her.
I don't like that one.
that one seems a little too tall.
That one seems too old.
Oh no. He's typing.
Oh.
I'm scared for my character now.
Let's see.
Because I smirked back at Gabi Wabi.
How long does
You get kicked out.
How long does your planetarium effect last?
1 minute.
It lasts 1 minute. Okay. once the minor illusion fades, your energy runs out. You know it does. Where you were looking before, like suddenly, like right, like an inch in front of your eyeballs, is a shower of sparks, like a firecracker going, or like a sparkler going off right in front of your retina.
Flashbang.
And you hear Gobby Wobby kind of cackling with laughter, and everybody continues to move on.
Oh, come on! I wanted a reaction.
I mean, you can. But
Do not.
You can do
more.
things.
Oh,
It doesn't keep
God.
the whole group from
She's
continuing
in
to
the
move forward.
right.
Oh boy.
It's all in good
This is
fun.
right.
I pull out my short bow.
No.
Yeah.
You guys aren't anywhere near this.
That's right. You're at the front, so
Can I make a perception
so
check?
you pull out your short bow.
Aim at Gobby Wobby.
Okay.
You're gonna lose us as alliance.
I know.
I don't care.
I care.
I want the children.
So does
You're kidnapping more children.
That's
What?
her. That's like her clan.
Yes, but I just want to sit with the children, and she's mad because
That's a
I
lot
wanna
of rolls. She just keeps rolling.
All of the goblin tribe is going to turn
So
on
there
her.
were easily 3 or 4 17s, a 19, and 2 nat 20s from the goblins around you. And as you go to draw, your bow and point it at Gobby Wobby,
So
immediately there are 6 hands grabbing you from the top of the wagon and pulling you down very sternly but calmly.
What's the commotion?
Like a naughty child.
Can I
It's just
proceed
fellow
to like
men back
unarmed
there.
strap, like
What-
elbow them all back?
There's so many of them. They kind of have you like, you know, like
I
the
don't
music.
care.
You know the musical dance moves where it's like the ladies being like held up like this and like the dancer guys are like carrying her? That's kind of what's happening
I
here.
will bite.
You don't have the ability to because there's so many who saw and immediately reacted. You have like it's like 6 different people's hands holding you up in the air, kind of calmly, firmly carrying you forward, like in this kind of like dancing style. I can picture it, but I can't describe it. Very well.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna start
So.
kicking. I'm just
Does
gonna...
Kuro and I or Char?
It looks like you're a diva in Vegas now.
Are we
You're like-
aware of this?
Or we just hear
Are we
commotion.
aware of this?
I want to use this as a distraction to kind of subtly sidle up to the rest of the group and pretend I was there for longer.
Okay, so you sidle up to Nikik and Char and Kuro at the front. Yeah, so you can do that. You guys can make perception checks to see if you notice.
I'm giving myself guidance.
Tuba.
I
19.
oh,
Oh.
watch! I'm gonna get in that one.
Do we hear this grown
Nat one,
woman
nat
screaming
one.
in the background about not being near the children?
It's not a nat 1, but that's really funny. Wow, I don't think I can.
I'm just gonna start screaming my head off until they let me go and let me down.
7.
Oh,
7, and Nikik, what was yours?
a 19.
Okay.
No.
So you would
You got better
hear.
years than I do.
I know I do.
You would hear some of the commotion, and you'd be able to turn around and see it. He's still focused on what's forward, oblivious to the fact that things are happening around him.
That's fine.
Still recovering
Not
from the
paying
coma.
attention in another world.
Oh my god, the
going
coma
off.
again. Here we go.
Oh no, it's another effect of the coma he was in.
Oh,
You
no.
look, the goblins have her held up, like
Oh,
above their
pretty.
heads. She's like this, and she's kicking.
I'm trying to
And
hit them in
it
the
looks
face.
kind of
with my
like you would
foot.
see, like if a troupe of dancers or performers would like be carrying in a diva.
Get the wrong
That's
idea.
what
Like,
it
oh, we're
kinda
just
looks like.
dancing.
I nudged Kuro. See, I told you she'd find someone for herself.
Ah!
6
Someone.
someones.
Wow, it looks like they're enjoying their time.
I know, she looks so happy.
I
Screaming.
just proceed to start screaming my head off. You fuckers, let me
Make
down!
a performance check.
She has an interesting
I
way of
really
showing
hope
it.
it's really low.
Well,
What is it?
11.
Oh, okay. So.
Okay. Make a persuasion check or intimidation check since you're screaming.
I should.
dude, right in front of my man?
Make that a 10 for persuasion.
Okay. Not like you're doing these things, and it's not ineffective, but it's not effective either. Here, let's just hold on.
Everyone's confused, basically.
Get it. 319.
Scaring the babies.
That's
That is true. The children are probably horrified.
Because they
So-
won't let me down.
I know they're watching
You
this
tried to
adult
assassinate their
woman.
leader.
so
Because I was.
rationalizing murder, are we?
No, that was for freaking
Murder
like
sparks in my eye.
Moving on.
It's
No!
more
You're still
impulsive than you are,
rationalizing
Nikki.
No, I am not. I was just gonna shoot her and do a little damage.
So, of the 6, the 3 on the right side, like, get a little bit scared and put you down, and the 3 on the left side, like, they kind of hold on to you, and,
So are you being held up by one arm right now?
like, they kind of lower her as they see the other side dropping, but they don't let go. They're kind of, and they kind of go into, like, a marching arm in arm type style of trying to hold you there. Make an athletics check if you want to let go.
They put her in air jail.
I'm waiting for
Make
I
that a
haven't-
17.
All
got
right.
baby fever.
What's your, is that total?
Yes.
Okay, theirs
She's being
was a
put
20,
in
an
air
18, and
timeout.
a 5.
5.
Ah!
That one person like, I can't. I can't.
He's at the end. He's like got the hand. But two
If
of
he's
them.
gonna get handsy.
So 2 of them will kind of continue walking forward with you firmly.
Wow,
As you scream and tantrum out.
Well,
Right
is
out
this
of the
is this
building.
the one hold? Is there just one holding me on onto me now?
So there, it's like they kind of shifted as they
I have an
set you
idea.
down. The strongest one has like an arm around your waist and an arm around like almost like like hi ho style, and they've kind of linked arms to make it seem like it's all chill. So you've got one that's kind of do like walking with you, but with an arm around your waist. And another one's like linked with his arm, but also yours. And then the other one's barely got a hold of your hand or wrist, and you're kind of flopping that around like. And you guys are, and you're kind of moving forward as if it's like a 3-legged race.
I wonder if I can flirt my way out of this situation.
Oh my god. Now she's
I like how the
flirting.
tactics just kind of cycle here. Just rolling
I'm
through.
just in the front clapping.
Smack, scream.
That was a nice dance.
Then-
Are you guys gonna help me at all?
What do you mean? It seems like
they
you guys
think
have
you're
fun.
fine. They turned around and saw the performance and turned around.
I like point with my elbow trying to cast message.
I don't know if you can.
I don't know if that's how it works.
I don't know if you can.
It's a girl.
That's not gonna work. It's your elbow. You can't do that.
I would like to speak.
I
Hello?
Mine- okay, then.
I don't know if that's how message
Real
works.
quick,
cast.
would it be reasonable that I kind of saw part of what was happening because I was trying to use her as a distraction?
You can make a perception check with advantage.
Okay. Hello,
Try and
perception. I have
communicate
a
with
plus
you guys.
5 to that.
You can't.
You
You
just
can't.
yell at us.
Oh, that's right. And her
That's a
message is
22.
pointing in the wrong. A 22, yes. So you can tell that she's unhappily kind of being held, and also you would have, with the 22, you would have seen her draw her bow on Gobby Wobby.
I saw the whole thing unfold.
Yeah, so you kind of know the pieces of this situation here.
The
More
voices
than
in your head are
others.
telling you to just leave her be.
No.
Kind of watching her now get manhandled, basically, and I'm kind of just to the others. I'm like, oh look, she has more of a trigger finger than you do, Nikki.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
She's.
The luckiest
You
one
both
I've
have
seen.
quite the history of pulling a
do you
weapon on
mean?
someone who's made you annoyed.
How are you gonna hunt that? That's like a demigod.
He's got wings. It's like the same thing as catching like a chicken or something.
I would.
Well, it seems like she's fine. She's kind of just having the consequences of her actions.
I come to your guys'
I don't know
rescue
what
when
am
you
I
do
supposed to
stupid
do
shit.
with
Yeah,
her?
you guys won't come rescue me.
You put a dress on me, so.
What? How am I gonna rescue you?
Yeah, but you ripped it anyway.
I kept the
I
hat.
think that was a
Yeah,
good
you
one.
kept the hat.
I guess the hat.
It is a lovely hat.
So I did you a favor
I'll
in
cast-
the end.
I'll cast a message on Bella.
Oh,
Bella Rose receives message. What do you send through said message?
Hey there.
Hey there. How are you doing?
So, What's the plan here? Do you want us to do something about this?
I just
Can you even respond to me?
Yeah,
Yes,
she can
when you're
respond
being
back to
told like
message,
this.
Yeah.
I respond back. I just wanted to sit with the kids in peace, and then Gobby Wobby put sparks in my eye, and so I drew
Yes,
my
I
bow.
saw that, and so I saw you immediately went to pulling a bow and arrow, which is a real Nikik move there.
I'm okay with that, but I just now
I know,
I'm
that's why you
stuck.
two get along so well.
Okay.
Respectfully, you're mean.
Respectfully,
Makes
you're
me feel
mean.
better.
I just want help getting out. I don't trust these goblin men, boys, whatever you want to call them, and
Man boys.
These
The
boys.
men
can't
boys.
get them off of me, and I'm down to flirting, and I really don't want to have
Oh,
to
she's
flirt with the
resorting to the
DM.
final one. Fine.
That's how I feel.
Fine. I will help you.
Thank you.
Even though you entirely did this yourself.
I'm aware. I will pay you back for it later.
That's ominous.
I'll
Oh,
remember
you
that.
meant positively. Okay.
What were
You-
So what are you gonna do, Tegan?
With that, I'm gonna go up to the two goblins that are kind of carrying her, and I'll just basically go, I see what happened. I'll make sure and see to it that she stays out of trouble. I don't think it's gonna end well if she keeps getting manhandled.
Well, I
So
think
to
that's
speak.
I think that's a real good idea because, like, we can't have this lady being all like mean to like Gobby Wobby and stuff. Like, she's a real nice lady and everything, and so I think that would be a real good idea. We also, I mean,
She
you know,
just gets very enthusiastic when there's something small and cute around.
if by enthusiastic you mean like violent, like that's what I saw. I saw
Yes,
violence.
that's what I mean
Like,
by
she-
that. It's
she
a
chose
violent
violence
enthusiasm.
today, you know what I'm saying?
Are
And
you
so,
laughing at a speech
She's gone. She's
In
done.
character, she's laughing at this guy talking.
Hey!
That was on camera too. I think.
It was on camera, so it looked like it was directed towards a video almost.
Demonetized.
We need to.
Demonetization.
We need to put a.
she was giggling because of my voice. So like you got if you got her, I just we were looking and she seemed kind of a little bent out of shape, and then my buddy up there is pulling the wagon and it's meant for really the kids and stuff. So
We put like a black box on
so,
it.
but if you got her and you don't think she's gonna be like violent and stuff, but she chose violence that day. Is what I'm saying this morning right now.
She gets a
Can we-
bit trigger happy when something she doesn't like
Yeah.
happens, like
Well-
say sparks in her face. It was like a knee-jerk reaction.
I see. Well, I can understand that, I guess, but
My client is innocent.
She can't do it. I didn't know my voice would have this effect on people. But I will say, like, if you guys want to go walking, like, without this whole like intense thing, we can go walking and just kind of be chill. We don't have to do it like this. We can just be friends, all of us. Like I'm Gambo. This is Bombo. This is Jimmy.
Jim Bob.
No, that's Jimmy.
So,
Jimmy.
This is the gang. Gem Bob.
Gambo, Bombo, and Jimmy.
Jimmy.
It's Jimmy.
it's just Jimmy.
So, well, I'll leave you to. You promise not to pull your weapon on Gobby Wobby again. And I can leave you alone if you're okay with that. So, right, you good? We won't choose violence again, right? We know everything you've done for us. We're very thankful.
Not unless provoked, I will not draw my weapon again. All I wanted to do was sit in the back of the cart with the children and your precious master.
Whoa.
Whoa!
I'm just gonna kind of
This Harley Quinn thing.
not even fully cover. I'm just
We all
gonna use
die
my wing and
because
kind of
of
cover her
it.
face a bit.
She wanted to hang out with a
You
baby.
put what over her face?
I'm gonna use my wing and just use it as like a curtain between them.
And scene.
Go between them.
And slowly leading Bella Rose away.
Whatever.
All right, well, you guys have a good day then. It was nice hanging out. Hope to hang out and talk with you all more.
I really wish I was there to say, what happened to Frank?
Which one was Frank?
You forgot about Frank!
I didn't. I'm just asking you. Like, which one was Frank?
No, I'm just saying that just to
Okay.
see what the response would have been. What happened to Frank?
Oh, he was the. Never mind. Okay, we'll move forward. He's not here right now. He's somewhere else. He's in the group, but not these three. Not these three guys. Okay, so Azara takes Bella Rose and kind of guides her, I'm assuming, to the front of the group where everybody's kind of moving forward. And since I know.
Bella, this is why we kind of invest in passive-aggressive magic, not just aggressiveness. That's why I
Calm
have
emotions.
prestidigitation to torment Nikik, because I don't want to hurt her, but I want to torment her.
See, but I want to beat people up.
That's we've been
Okay,
spending too
we
much
can
time
do
together.
it without a lethal weapon.
Yeah, use your fist.
You could go punch them,
Try
yeah.
that.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
My fists do a lot of damage.
Yeah, you got little nails.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's a little barbarian in me that's coming out.
Put it back in.
No.
Put it back
Let's
in.
just, let's
Put it
just
back
not
in.
go for the most lethal
No,
force-looking
we'll not put the
option
barbarian
of
back
the
in.
group.
You flipped me off, and that was our first friendship argument.
That was out of character, unless you made that
Me and Nikki
comment
have had like
in
300
character.
friendship arguments ever.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Meanwhile,
You're gonna be
Nikki and
really
Azara
nice
have
and nice
a
and
friendship
long
argument
breaths.
every single day.
I'm thinking the same thing.
Actually, when is the last time we had a long rest? Was it 3 campaigns ago?
What?
Yep. Yeah.
Was it?
What happened?
Wow, that's pretty long actually.
What?
It's
what
been
are
like
you talking
We
about?
haven't had a
was it?
long rest for 3
Three
campaigns.
You mean three
Oh.
sessions?
3 sessions.
3 long
Yeah,
rests.
midday. Yeah.
Now I'll
It's
take
been
it.
midday for the last
Sometimes
3
sessions are
sessions.
15 minutes in game.
It's like us trying to put the dress on.
As long
for
as you
2
don't
hours.
spam all of your spells, you're fine. That's
Yeah.
why I've only been using mostly cantrips. I think
Well,
I've
you
used
see,
like
I had to
one
do
level
calm
2 spell.
emotions and heal myself. So,
No, you didn't.
So Dorvan will kind of come and check back in every bit as you get kind of as the day kind of wanes on. An hour or two goes by, and he checks back in for presumably kind of the last time before. He says you're probably 400 or 500 feet out from what him and his well, I guess the character.
The gang.
His path.
Yeah.
Wolfgang.
Eh.
Well, so it looks like we're all good, but it does appear that there is some sort of domicile up ahead, like some cabin, and it does appear that someone has been home. I can't detect if they still are, but I can tell you that there has been someone nearby recently in the last 24 hours, and that there is some sort of like smoke in the air as if it is a regular place for cooking and eating and living, but we're not getting close enough to tell whether there are humans yet. So perhaps now is the time. We've scouted, we can give you like the rundown of the place on the outside. Maybe now it's time you want to take a moment and, or do you want to rest a little bit away from here, or do you want to go in as a group, and I can lead you.
If we play our cards right, we can have an actual shelter for the night.
That's true. If it's empty and safe, or it's just some happy farmer,
I'll make sure it's empty.
okay.
And I
Nikki, we don't need to go to violence every time. Why are you both immediately going to violence?
I heard this thing, out of the
You're both
abundance
so
of the
trigger
heart,
happy.
that the actions and mouth will speak.
I can go and I can camouflage. Help me take this dress off.
I
No,
feel
thanks.
like that's not something I'm qualified for. It feels
I'll
a little
deal with it.
forward to me.
I'll deal with it.
I don't know you very well, but I mean, I guess if you want me to be the one,
You've seen it all before. It's fine.
It's just her
Yeah, literally.
carapace under there.
She doesn't wear any clothes.
Hey,
Most
Dorvan
of
has
the
experiences
time.
of taking off dress.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
say that again, Tegan.
I said he does, doesn't he? In having experience in taking off dresses.
That's true. That's true. So with that,
That
since
is
I
true.
know Gavin said he wanted to leave at 8 so
Yeah.
he could get home to steak, we'll say that we'll end with you all kind of leaving the Goblin tribe behind, I'm assuming, and moving forward to close the distance between here and whatever the cabin or whatnot is in the future. And so we'll start next week, barring major catastrophes, with you guys in wherever this cabin is. And so I'll have a map just in case it's relevant. So, yeah.
That's scary.
And scene.
I didn't even have to add anything to the quote book today.
You did. Yeah.
I added one thing.
I still need a couple questions to start off, to kick off a Goss session or an advice day for the 430 subscriber mark. So if you guys have any questions about life or whatever, send those my way and tell me it's for the stream. So, but all right, I'm gonna stop the recording here.